It's Wednesday. It is
We's back.
almost 8 o'clock.
Motherfuckers.
It's not quite 8 o'clock yet.
No, we were early.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Steve. Hello, Roscoe117. I know, right?
Evening,
early as
evening.
well. Rage, you were early. I don't like it. You've changed. I'm out.
I don't like change.
Daniel Brewer, good evening all and welcome back. Hello, hello.
Bruh.
Pegasus, Fat Pigeon,
Yo.
Landnav Challenge. Hey. Landnav Challenge is on Twitch.
Oh my god, we have two
look
Twitch
at him.
now.
Look at him.
Get it all posh.
Yeah.
Good evening all. We've had a 2-week break. We are feeling energized. We are feeling excited to come back.
Very, very excited.
How are you both?
Good.
On a high.
Now that I'm not so busy, and on a high after the weekend as well, which was fabulous.
Yes.
Does someone want to give a rundown as to what the weekend was?
I'm just showing off some merch I got. Hashtag Dan Brewer, top man.
The people that booked on, we did a little gathering to say thank you for booking on.
We didn't think we
Yeah,
could do
little
nothing
barbecue.
for the people that did actually get to book onto the event.
So little barbecue, little bit of fun and frolics in the wood, run by Landnav Challenge.
That was good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was good fun. I got a free gun. He's already noticed people that everyone that knew, he's already noticed.
Admin at its best.
I inadvertently left my stoner in a box,
Which is now with me.
where Andy had set up. So Andy has stolen my rifle.
It was claimed.
Yes.
So do you remember the conversation about the NoFo Finders Keepers box?
There it
No,
is.
there is no NoFo Finders Keepers box.
Oh, Gus
Just
is in.
think-
Two Twitchers in the house.
Oh.
Yeah, just want to say shout out to Jigglypuff Gus, who we couldn't work out who Jigglypuff Gus was until he's rocked up to our event. So we now know Jigglypuff
And
Gus,
now
our regular Twitch listener. So hello.
we are now close friends.
I gave him a huge cuddle full of gusto when I found out he was our single Twitch listener. For a long time, I cuddled him.
Hi, Landnav Challenge, Harry Badger, Stephen Whitehead. I might have missed people. Les, hello, Les. Jake Stanswood, hello. Evening dudes. Chris Berry, you're back. Yeah, so
Yo,
So are
Chris.
you. So are you.
Hey, Berry baby.
I just wanted to dispel, because there were some rumours going around online that we were disbanding. NoFo was going to be no more, and that is not the case. And we definitely wouldn't do that by way of not having an episode. So
Yeah, we'd come
not
online
happening.
and tell you. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the last show. No, I'm very kidding.
Yeah.
Kidding, not kidding.
Yeah.
We're
Surprise.
not disbanding. We just needed a break, basically. I think we got to a point where we were getting a little bit too thin. As Lance used the analogy, we were spreading too little butter on too much toast, or something like that. Too much.
No.
The analogy wrong. I'm sorry. We were spreading our butter on too much toast. Is that the wrong? Something
feel
about
like
toast.
Do you know what? Just go with that. I'm not even going to tell you what it actually is.
Yeah.
If you know what the reference is in the chat, girls and boys, please feel free to chip in and help Mike out of his hole.
Something about avocado. Was there avocado on the toast?
Yeah. There was mention of a check or something.
Yeah.
Putting too much peanut butter on your balls.
With no dog.
With no dog. Yeah. With a cat.
Harry says, missed the last 3 or 4 weeks. What's been going on? So we just had 2 weeks off. Basically, we had a little break. And it was lovely. It was very nice.
Oh, look. Everyone's moving over to Twitch.
Everyone's jumping on Twitch.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
We're up to a full 3 listeners on Twitch.
Big shout out to the Badger. Once again, I know you and Patrick, Landnav Challenge, come together.
Oh.
Have you guys got yours? Because I can't.
Mine's downstairs.
Hang on.
Mine somewhere.
I can get mine. It's in my map case. Hang on. Bear with.
I have also bought a compass. Oh, which
You can
hasn't
draw
arrived
circles, can you?
with this different
You
needle.
pencil in and then you put the
Yeah.
pointy bit in.
With a different needle for when I'm down south.
Shit on it, Jackie. Hang on.
That
What did I
was
miss?
pretty funny.
What did I miss?
We were talking about the Land Nav challenge, where Patrick, Andy asked the question if you need a different compass for being in the southern hemisphere to the northern hemisphere.
And what I meant was, did you need to like?
So
Did you
Patrick
make a
played
boo-boo?
along and said that you get different compasses. You have to get a needle adapter, which you change out your compass between
I was
the
like,
northern
what?
hemisphere needle and the southern hemisphere needle, and it was really fucking funny.
Yeah, it worked quite well.
That's amazing.
That's very
That is
cool.
so good. Apart
This
from
is like a Ranger thing. The Land Nav range card. In partnership with Mr. Badger, who helped create it.
Mhm.
Fantastic.
So describing what Lance is holding up on screen for our audio listeners, Land Nav Challenge and Harry Badger of Harry Badger Enterprises, might as well be called that. They have produced a range card which has a number of exciting measurement devices and everything on there for land navigation, but it also has a cord which is exactly 18 inches, which if you place in your teeth and you hold it out in front of you, gives you the ability to scale off away from you how tall things are, and thus you can basically work out how far away something is. So it has some kind of key features on there. So it gives you reference points like a person, a bus, a cargo container, and I can't remember what the middle one was. Was it a car? What's the third one down, Lance?
It looks like a cat with goggles on. A goggled cat. Oh, hang on.
You
Is
put
that
it
the
upside
train?
down.
Door. A normal house door is the third one.
The
So
door.
person,
That was it.
Yeah.
House door.
doorway, bus, shipping container
That's it.
type sizes.
Yeah.
We're not saying it's the only things you can spot, but it's the objects of similar size.
It gives you a steer as to how far away those things are, which is quite handy. There you go.
Very, very impressed. Love
Yes.
it, love it, love it.
I got mine tied onto my plate carrier already. With my compass. That was
I've got mine on a little arm in front of my iPro. So it's always there.
You put it on a J mount, literally just above your
Yeah.
iPro permanently. You look like the shooters in the Olympics. You've just got the little thing that just kind of clips out in front of you.
Why do you think that bit's there? For the bridge of the nose.
Constantly ranging. Ranging.
That's why that bit's there. They're not silly. Badger and Pat aren't silly, mate. They've got the nose groove there. That's what it's for.
So if you have an 18-inch long nose, you're perfect.
Doesn't have to go on your nose, though.
or something else.
Yeah. I thought that as soon as I said it.
Oh, it's good to be back.
Oh, Pegasus says, I'd like to think I did my part of the prototyping by breaking it. So,
Yeah.
has he broken
Well,
his
nobody else broke theirs.
Literally the same day. He got it, put it in his pocket, sat down, broke it.
Yeah, that's because he sat on it with his bloody arse. That's why he broke it. Did he?
All that face sitting. No, don't go there. Don't go there. I was... Ignore me, carry on.
No,
I was going down the route. I was going down the route. You don't sit on anything else, do you?
Yeah, no, he does.
Let's move on quickly. Yeah, cool. Stephen Whitehead says, you nerds. Rage says, what is Twitch? Les says, is Jason Bourne into house? That was funny as well.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have to put that up at the end.
Where is Terry? Is he in?
John Stockman says, late to the stream, have no idea what's going on, was pointed in your direction by a fella from a bushcraft group on Facebook. Hello, John.
Hey,
Hello, John. Welcome
John.
to the show,
Nice
mate.
to meet you.
It
Welcome
gets
to the
better,
show.
and we start talking about kit at some point. So
Yeah.
just bear with us.
Although probably not this one, because it's a Q&A. So if you have any questions, ask us, and we'll answer our best.
Here
But
is a
we
torch and a handheld
mainly-
torch, just to let you know we do talk about
Yeah.
things.
But we mainly concentrate on airsoft kit.
Quick,
related
Mike, find
to
something bushcrafty,
Nielsen's.
quick. We don't want to lose him.
I've actually got
Fire,
two
fire
things
lighting
on-
kit. There we go. With the Tampax.
I've got things.
I've got a cup. I've got a metal cup.
Goodness
Cup,
sake.
expandable
I actually
bulb,
have two things
which is
that I
green.
would like to...
I'm like the dude out of Terminator 2 just been shot in the face.
Welcome, John. Welcome.
Yeah,
One in the chest.
John's now gone. It was nice to meet you, John.
Yeah, James says Mike's bringing out the string. I'll get all my string out. It's great. Except it's
John,
packed.
I love how Mark's put, John, that would be me that pointed you in the direction of these experts.
Yeah.
I tip my invisible cap to you, sir.
Shall we try one of our new segments?
Can I talk about the two things that I bought that I really want to talk about?
Andy,
quickly?
please let him speak. Please let him speak. Otherwise, we won't stop.
That's one of the segments, though, isn't it?
It's one of
I don't know. We haven't got a jingle for it.
We need to get the money, like Dire Straits, to start the Dire Straits track. Not all of it, just the first bit. The ching, 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 ching. There you go.
This is the crap
Cool.
we bought.
Tills loading up and coins dropping.
I went on Prepper's Shop. They have recently had a deal running where they are selling completely new, unused ammo cans, and these are the double height ones. So I bought one, and these are proper pristine, brand new, never been used. I now have 3 of these. I'm not 100% certain what I'm going to do with them yet, but I feel that they will make a lovely feature in my new house.
But you can fill them with stuff to pack.
Can you?
I can pack with them.
Will a red wine bottle stand up in one of them?
I have no idea. Yes, to be honest with you, I think it probably will. Depends on the size of the red wine bottle because they do vary. You do get different sizes with different brands.
But you could just cut a hole in the bottom and put one of
the size
bag,
that fits in that box fit?
Hang on. Sorry, Andy's idea there is genius.
What's this?
You could literally core a hole in the side of it and then use it as a container for like a wine bag.
Like the sound of that.
Proper like. That'd be cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet.
And then we can mount it to the side of my truck, and when we're on a patrol, just
I'm here all evening, guys.
absolutely shit-faced.
Daniel Brooks' lunchbox. It might be a bit chunky for a lunchbox, and I don't know quite how much lunch you.
I reckon you could have a good. I reckon you'd have a good go at filling that.
You
I
could
reckon
get a
you'd be all
good
right.
couple of like foot-long baguettes in there. That would be.
You could quite easily fit a whole ploughman's in that.
Oh yeah, and red wine.
Just off out for the picnic with your ammo can lunchbox.
Fantastic, fabulous.
So and the other thing. So if anybody, sorry, Les says cockbox.
Box of cock.
Yeah. What I want to talk about is if you have ever slept in your car, so a little bit of car camping, anything like that. I had an issue previously where in the winter it gets too cold, you get a lot of condensation, so you need some airflow because obviously cars are pretty sealed. In the summer they get too hot, you overheat. You need to basically have the door open, and it's a bit of a nightmare, especially if you suddenly get a flash rainstorm or anything like that. So it was actually, Lance, from looking at your truck. So you have wind deflectors on your truck.
I do.
So I got a little bit inspired by this because I thought, well, that would be good. A little wind deflector over the window. I can crack the window down a little bit so you get nice ventilation in, but obviously there's no rain. So I have gone out and you can get aftermarket wind deflectors. So this is on my Outlander, and they basically sort of fit inside the window frame. They're kind of stuck to the inside, and then there's some mounting clips in there as well that holds them in place. And I've had these now for the last couple of days. They have not fallen off, so I'm going to give that as a little win. But it does mean that you can still roll the windows up and down with no problem, and it means I can just ever so slightly get a sort of an inch of window down completely free. Nice bit of airflow coming into the car. So if you are in,
and you can also in foul weather, you can also pass paperwork in and out.
Yes.
You can do that.
Yeah, and if you vape while you're driving along, you can have it down a little bit, and you don't get wet when it's open. Either.
Yeah, vape. Yeah, anything flat really. Waffles. Yeah. Slices of pizza.
You do it.
Slices of
ham.
Slices of pizza.
Slices of ham.
Of pizza are too bendy, aren't they?
Or doner meat. If you had a doner in the car, you can just.
I'd love to be at a location where you rock up and then just pass someone a slice of ham out the window with no context. Literally, you just pull up to someone and just go, here.
Imagine, if the window's completely limousine black and all you see is the wind deflector, and then just a bit of ham just goes.
Yeah, I'd be like,
do you want this?
A ham dispensing car.
Can you pass a steak out of it? I'd say so. I mean, what do you get? A 2-inch gap?
Well, you can get. I mean, you can wind the whole window down as much as you want.
No,
so
but
I could still
don't be
climb out of the
silly.
window with the deflector on.
Let's
but-
try and remain sensible, shall we? Can
Yeah.
Oh, I
can you
apologise.
can you open the window sort of 2 inches before
Yeah.
you go past the, so you could get a large
I would
stake
say
out
so.
of the window.
You could
as well,
probably
I
get
reckon.
some thick gammon out of there. That wouldn't be a problem. Yeah.
We should try the next time we meet up. We'll see what things we can pass out the window before we pass the threshold of the wind deflector or rain
A whole
deflector.
new podcast segment. What
Yeah.
fits out of the window?
So here we go. Andy
There's
Levy.
somebody at the door. There's
The
somebody
3
at the
Series
door.
doesn't accommodate a double blowout mattress, but an Audi A8 does. Ah, yes,
Series.
but Andy, there are
How did we get onto mattresses? I missed that bit.
so there's actually a thing that you can buy where you fold and it's shaped so it goes down into the footwell.
Oh, the airbed that
So
goes
it-
on the back seat.
yeah,
And it fills
and
up
it goes
the void.
down.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it
you can
fills
get
up
them.
the void. That fits a mattress. Just saying.
Them is things. I've seen them. They is real.
Yeah, you can buy them off Temu.
I bought something called Timu yesterday. Do you want to know what it is? Do you want to know what it is? Do you want to know what it is?
Cards are going to get scammed.
No, I didn't use my card.
He used
I
cash.
I used
He's the only person to have ever paid for anything
Virtu-
on Temu.
virtual
Cash.
cash. No,
paid with
I
Bitcoin.
bought. Well, but I talked to a friend of mine at work, and he saw a 7-inch Bluetooth LCD screen thing that you can use in sort of any vehicle, link it to your head unit via Bluetooth, and watch movies, use it as a sat nav, blah blah blah. He's like, it's 28 quid. I'm just going to buy it, and if it's shit, then I've lost 28 quid, and I won't do it again. So I said, "Oh, send me the link because I quite fancy one of them for the front of the truck if I can get my sat nav loaded rather than using my phone all the time." And I went on there and used his link, and I got it for £14.38. And I sent him a screenshot of and how smuggy I was being about it, and he got very upset with me because I got it. Considering I used his link, I got it for less more than half price of what he paid for it. So yeah, I can't report back yet because it's only just been dispatched. It should be here on the 12th, so I shall let you know my findings.
There we
But-
go.
All reviews and that seem genuine. Proper videos, people saying it's actually fucking incredibly good. You can get reversing cameras and shit like that for it. So we'll see. Completely unrelated to
says,
Airsoft or anything like that.
Please accept my apologies, John. If you're after relatable content, this probably wouldn't be the place. However, if you like first world problems, then you have you covered. John said, "No worries, Mark."
Bye.
Sorry, John.
No.
Yeah.
We have done, John. If you are interested, we have done a series of videos on cook setups and things like that. So it depends on what you're interested in. But
But do
hopefully,
stick with us. This is
Yeah,
our
hopefully
first
there
show
might
back
be
after
something
a
of
little
interest.
break.
Yeah.
It's a Q&A. It tends to go wildly off skew.
Yeah.
We do get better.
Nice
promise.
change from everything else that's going on around YouTube. Absolutely, John. That's it. That's the stiff upper
Yes.
lip, sir. That's what we like to hear.
Who wants to see my tube?
Was that infection back again?
Yeah. So,
Can
While
we
we-
have a Tranger quickly? Can we have a Tranger?
yeah.
Ah! Missed that.
So while we had our little break, I decided to come up with some crazy ideas. So I wanted a long suppressor on my Rattler, but I also wanted the capability of using a tracer. Now, when you
Yes.
put the tracer in here, it rattles a lot.
But it is a
So I got
rattler.
in- yeah. Oh, but I got in contact
hang
with.
on.
Oh, he's got it.
Hey!
But I got in contact with Ryan Chandler, who runs Airsoft Industries. It's definitely worth having a look on his Instagram account because he does suppressor covers that look like proper tree trunks.
He was at Shift Your
yes.
Wrist year before last.
Shift your wrist.
Lovely
he
guy.
does-
Swell guy.
Baffled suppressor, like proper baffled suppressor
Things.
bits.
Inserts.
That's the word. But
Inserts.
he made me, I know it doesn't seem like much, but he made me this. And
What is
basically,
this?
it's a 3D printed thing where the suppressor sits on there, like the tracer, and it sits in there,
That's quite dirty.
and then you put that on, and no rattle.
Wiggle it about.
Wiggle it about, run around. get tracer fire. It's very accurate because someone won a competition using it over the weekend. Just saying, with my lightning speed, agility, and class aim shooting.
I have a question, and I really don't want to sound like I'm poo-pooing it, but is it just a tube that's cut to the right length that holds it in place?
No, because it's all been.
I did that for my Ace Tech suppressor.
Yeah, but it's all been because this one it has it's all been fitted, so it's got like a. I just dropped it. But this has all got like buttons and stuff in there, and he's put like little cuts in it so it holds it to stop it from moving. I've got to find that later. But yeah, very good, very good.
Pegasus has jumped to your defense. No, it's 3D printed and made to look work with the Surefire quick detachment.
All right, Pegasus.
I was just asking you a question.
Yeah. Ooh, somebody's tired.
Yeah, because when you put it on a gun, so this is the flash hider, it does that, and it goes really deep.
Ugh. Can we have some music for that, Mike? That was cold. That was really cold.
That was harsh. So, for the people listening, I am currently fingering my suppressor.
Yeah, and it's lovely to watch.
You can imagine that.
Not worth jumping on YouTube.
Like.
Exactly. For those of you who don't know what a suppressor is, it's just
John says you should have an age rating for that action. So
absolutely.
Yeah. Right.
We should have a lot of things, John. We should have a lot of things.
But we don't.
We don't.
We're doing some general questions today as well. So if there's anything that you want to raise, flag, or just throw into the mix for discussion, then please feel free to do so. Just throw it into the comment section with a little Q in front of it. That'd be great. One thing that I did want to mention, if you are in Kent or the surrounding area of Kent, Military Odyssey is on the end of the month, basically. The end of this month. It runs for like the week, I believe. But I personally will be going. I don't know if either of you two are.
Yeah, what is it like the last weekend of August?
It is. So it's on the it's the second to last weekend officially. So it's like the 24th of August. Is the date that I'm going.
I could probably go. Oh, I could probably do the 24th daytime. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not saying overnight. It's literally just the day. But if anybody would like to come along
anyway.
Are we? Are you guys doing it as well?
To be honest with you, it was the last. It was at the back of my mind over the last few weeks of being not knowing whether I'm coming or going. Whether I was going to Military Odyssey was it didn't even enter my forefront. If I'm honest, but
long story short, one at the minimum of us is going to be at the Military Odyssey. There may be all three. Who knows?
I will be there as long as my wife says it's okay.
Please feel free to do so. We will post a message as to where we are, a couple of points throughout the day. So you can come say hello.
Or we won't. And we'll just show pictures on our Instagram. You have to find us.
And you have to find us. Oh, but we are doing a challenge there, aren't we? We did agree this over the weekend. We're doing a £20 shopping challenge.
Yes, we are.
Yes, of course.
Yes,
we've got to buy the best thing we can for 20 quid.
Yes, I forgot that we
had
that
single item. Christ, and I even had a drink Saturday night, and I can remember that.
Yeah, I know. I left my rifle there.
In between Greg and Marky Mark's pirate dancing and stealing vodka, I was I thought I was quite good.
Yeah,
quite well behaved.
If you'd like to come along, it'll be fun to have a little game. If you want to help any of us, we're basically going to play our own little version of Bargain Hunt. So we have a £20 budget each, and we're going to come back and basically show off our wares and your live audience. Or
do we have to wear shitty suits? And get like fake tanned up like Dickinson.
Yeah, blue.
We have to wear brightly coloured tracksuits.
Or as cheap as chips. It's all right, Bobby Dazzler.
Yeah, so we're going to basically be playing a little game of NoFo does Bargain Hunt. We might do some.
Who's giving us the 20 quid?
Each. We're putting our own money in.
I'll give Mike. Mike gives you. You give me.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right.
Yeah. That's fine. But I want change.
And it has to be £20 on the nose. Now, can you haggle a £25? No. Hang on. Wait. So we've got £20 note. If there was an item for 25 quid and we can get it for 20, can we do that?
Yes. Because that's the premise of Bargain Hunt.
If it's a tenner and we want to pay more, can we do that as well?
Exactly. If you really want to.
Yeah, but why would you want to?
I'm joking, Andy.
I might do that.
No, we
I
were
might buy
discussing-
something
we were
that's worth
discussing
Something for a
content.
quid and give him £20 just to get it
Will
out
you
of the way.
Yeah, will you take 20 quid for this? Yes. Brilliant.
What did you get? A hot dog.
Yeah.
And a
But the
cup
trouble
of
is,
tea.
by then, you wouldn't want to see the hot dog by the end of the
What's
week.
it? By the time you all come to meet back up, it's like, where's your item? I ate it.
Yeah, it's gone.
I got 20 quid's worth of cakes. I'm sorry. I panicked.
It also excludes the entry to the event as well, so you don't have to worry about that. Like, we don't all come home with we bought a ticket. But yeah, so basically it should be a laugh, it should be fun. So let us know. And
Yeah.
we
One
can
thing
sort
I
something
always
out.
do when I get to Odyssey, first thing to purchase outside of the competition is a short back Bergen, because that's your shopping bag for the day. And it's a Bergen, so fucking why not?
I was just
I know
gonna go
Mike
with
needs
I'm
mine.
not
another
allowed
one.
to do that.
I'm not allowed to do that anymore.
Yeah, but they're great for packing.
Mm.
Say I can, if I buy a Bergen, I can use.
I've made
it
the
for-
argument with the ammo cans for that one. I don't think I'm going to get away with the Bergen.
No, what you do need to say to her is, I need a Bergen to put the ammo cans in.
Yes, I need a Bergen to put the ammo cans in that have Bergens in.
Yes.
So yeah. Right, there's a few questions come in, so let's jump into some of those. Well, Pegasus starts off by saying it goes so much deep if you let Mike cook.
It goes so much deep if you let Mike
I don't
cook.
understand what that means, Pegasus.
That sounds
But
very
thank you for
tasty,
your
man.
input. Really
It goes
appreciate
so
it.
much deep if you let Mike cook.
Jake says, "Are you guys popping down to NAF?"
No.
Alas, no. Is that the same weekend as Odyssey?
It is.
Yeah, that is,
Yes.
that is a
I am.
negative joke.
I am personally boycotting it this year.
Ugh.
I'm
Are
just
you
not
still-
going.
more than that?
Are
It's
you
not for any
still
particular
banging
reason.
that bloody drum?
Yes, because I think they're being stupid.
Because there's a
And
drum
that's it.
to be
That's all I'm
banged.
saying.
I will bang
Yeah.
it.
I feel like one of those little monkeys with the.
You're just walking around.
Yeah,
Oh, what the old like the
stupid.
exploding monkey on Call of
Yeah.
Duty? Yeah.
Well, from what I've read, I believe that they are actually getting up there for numbers now this year, which is good. The reason I'm just not going. It's not for any other particular reason than I'm moving house. It's Anna's birthday, so
Yeah.
So are you
I
moving
know,
house
yeah.
that
like a
weekend
good
now? Then?
opportunity.
Are you moving house that weekend now? Then Odyssey weekend.
No, I don't know. That's the problem. So I didn't want to commit to
Well,
doing
even if you
anything
are
in the
moving,
time.
you can't not go to Odyssey.
Yeah,
No,
like
I'm going to
that
go to
shit.
Odyssey, but that's only a day as opposed to a.
If you're going to
Don't worry about
Odyssey
it.
and then it decides
Don't
that
worry
happens
about
to
it.
be the weekend of you moving house, you are not going to be going to Odyssey.
Oh, I am. I've
Ah.
booked a ticket.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I'd love to
one
be a
of
fly on the
those.
wall when you break that news to Anna when she stood there with the keys to the Luton van, fully ready to go to your new house. Yeah, anyhow, I've just got to go to the shop and get some fuel. I'll be back in a
Yeah,
minute.
just grabbing some milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just grabbing a packet of cigarettes.
I want to get more boxes, more storage boxes. That'd be fine.
Yeah, just in case. You never know. You can never have too many.
Anyway, numbers for National Airsoft Festival are currently at 2658, which is a reasonable turnout. So,
I know
Yes,
quite
Andy.
a few people. I know quite a few people that have booked on, but have now cancelled their ticket
okay.
because of.
I assume
other-
that would change
for
that
that.
number, though. I think that would go up and down.
Well, I don't know. Would it?
Well, I'm assuming so.
We don't know what the mysteries of the web hold.
No, we don't.
Anyway,
You taking
so,
drugs this evening?
I'm very tired. I
so
genuinely am.
spaced out.
Roscoe says, are you camping or travelling to Military Odyssey? I will be travelling. I will be having a day trip. Day release for me, mate, unfortunately.
Traveling.
The warden wants me back in the evening for a birthday celebration meal thing. So I will be out on day release.
But not my warden, different wardens.
No.
Yeah. We all have different wardens.
equally nasty dragon fire breathers, but different wardens. We're at different HMPs, me and Mike.
Yeah. I'm at HMP, Mike.
I'm at HMP lads.
I've been here so long that they've named it after me.
Yeah, exactly that. Yes.
I was just going to say, have you got anything on a shopping list that you are particularly after at Military Odyssey? I
No, I
No.
don't need anything.
do. Oh, okay.
He sold a load of stuff.
I genuinely
so
do
he
not
can
need
go.
anything, but I can't fucking help myself. All right,
No,
I've said it. Hello.
I genuinely hate it going there, but love it at the same time because you go there going, I don't need anything.
I go there
But
thinking
I've still got
I
200
need-
quid in my back. Yeah, I've still got
I
200
need
quid.
these
pocket.
things. I just like going around all the surplus kit and just sniffing it. Surplus. Oh,
we do still need to release our Oda surplus.
Potpourri, yeah.
No, we don't.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, should we try doing that as a Christmas present? We'll put that together. We'll as we're wandering around, find the jankiest bit of military surplus stuff.
Some old Grundies and stuff, and we'll shred it.
And we'll make the
We'll get fancy stickers for the packaging though.
Yeah.
Oda
Fine.
surplus.
We could do a couple of them. Maybe actually, if we do a charity thing, we could have them as a. You could buy military potpourri.
Oda surplus. Yes, it. There we go.
Yeah.
So we will be gathering raw materials at Odyssey.
Yeah.
For Oda
Very raw.
surplus. Very raw. Raw of the better.
No, something I'm after, though.
Reenactment toenails and
Something I'm after is the military trip flares, the British Army ones.
yeah.
It's about this. Bit.
That's the thing. At the moment, the ones I bought are the fixed full length ones, and I'd like to get some that are.
Oh, I know the ones. Yeah,
jointed in the middle,
foldy,
so you can
foldy ones.
basically.
I've got them.
Yeah,
I've got them.
I know you do.
In the middle.
I know you do. Again, having seen something that you've got and thought that's kind of cool, I then went hunting last year at Military Odyssey, and I thought that you had the fixed length ones. So I'm like, oh, these are a bit bulky. I don't know how Lance transports them. I then have a conversation with you about how you bring them, and you're like, well, they just fold out. I was like, what? How?
Fuck. Lance just
What's in the background?
Lance just bends them as he puts them in.
Yeah.
Then just
So I just take a new set every time. Finished. Next set. Come on.
So there's that. There's I want to get some more mine tape, some cheap mine tape would be good.
Yes.
Gives you
I'll tell you,
CQB.
I'll tell you what would be good is keep. Oh, I'll tell you what I might try and find is the old standard size range target.
Mhm.
The old dude.
Yes.
What they called Mark 6 target or something. Terry, Chris, Les, help me out. Stephen.
Yeah.
No, they'll know what it's called. It's
the
called
Mark
like
6 Terry target.
It's the standard issue Mark 6 torso thing they get on the ranges. The metal one with the dude.
Yeah.
One of them. Yeah.
Yes.
I wouldn't mind getting one of them for the old site. That'd be cool. That we can take.
Yeah.
Figure 11. That's it. I knew it was a number and a fig.
And it comes streaming in.
Yes, I must say,
but the mine tape's
not
really good.
impressed with Cry. Just quickly,
Ooh.
Cry.
yes.
We have a
can
crying
go
cry.
Stuck it up their arsehole. So we were doing a little course, and I put my jacket up as a target, and some very lucky person managed to shoot dead on the zip and smash 2 of the actual. I don't know what they're called. Teeth? Zip teeth.
Zip teeth.
Completely gone. And now the zip's buggered. And I sent an email to Cry on the Sunday.
Did you tell them that you shot it?
No. I said it was damaged.
I hope Cry don't
I was
listen
going
to
to
the
say,
show.
I was surprised you were bringing this up because the conversation that I had with you on Sunday was Saturday, was along the lines of, I'm not going to tell them that it's been shot out. I'm going to tell them it broke, which is fair because that's not lying.
Yeah.
It has broken.
Can we get because I wonder if it was actually Terry when he had his Jason Bourne moment.
Yes.
Inadvertently did it.
People
Can we
will
get
show
that clip up in a little bit to show?
It's already ready.
Yeah.
It's the
We can
greatest thing
cut
I've
to
ever
it.
seen in
We can cut
airsoft.
to it live.
Oh, we can do it live-ish.
There we go.
Live-ish.
So if
You
you're
have
not
to let
aware
me-
of this, and if you're listening back, we're just about to watch a clip of Terry Gillett doing some awesome weaponry manipulation
Yeah.
whilst on a CQB run.
Just keep an eye on his primary.
Just keep an eye, keep it on the transition.
So basically, he's running around. He swings it onto his back, and then he literally does a full 360.
You know, like a concert when a
Yeah,
guitarist
you
can
can
just
do it.
throw his guitar and it goes right round his body and he catches it again. He
Yeah.
literally just did that with his primary. There it goes. So there's the transition round the back. 180, 270, 360, catches it down to the side, secondary's drawn, boom, boom, boom. I challenge people to try and do that because that's fucking awesome. I don't think Jason Bourne's done that, although we do say, oh my God, it's Jason Bourne. I don't think he did that. Not like Terry done anyway. There we go.
Yeah. But then it was the look when Terry came back, he looked back and just went, yeah. Everyone just went, all right.
That's right, bitches. That happened.
To be fair, I mean, if you're going to do that, because clearly that was an accident, but if you're going to do that, style it out like Terry did.
How do you know it's an accident?
Because I think it was the look of shock on his face that came swinging back around the other side, to be honest with you.
And then there was Ash's one where he loaded in a brand new mag, and I know it was a brand new mag, so don't say otherwise. He put it in, fired, he hadn't put it in properly, it dropped, and he went, yeah, I know, I meant to do that, and just ran off and then just loaded another mag while he was running.
Yeah. I thought it was like one of them exploding magazines. As soon as it deployed, he went, oh, run away.
Mag drills, that's good.
Mag drills, yeah. Good. That was great.
Chris says, where was all this airsoft going on? So this was basically as a, just to kind of recap, because in case you missed it, but to kind of, we felt a little obligated to the people that kind of booked on to NME after we cancelled it, that we wanted to still do something on that weekend. So we basically organised a little private event. It was much less than we were hoping NME to be, but hopefully we kind of had a
taster. Yeah, a sampling.
Yeah. So we got to do a little bit of CQB stuff. We did some time trials. We did some land navigation, which was wicked. And then basically had a bit of a chill out.
Vehicle infill.
Did do a vehicle infill,
which wasn't videoed, unfortunately.
So yeah, that's basically what that was. So but yeah, anyway, Mind Tape makes really good layout for CQB stuff, basically. So that
worked really well, and I'm gonna develop that further. That little bit that we made, I'm gonna put some time into that next time I'm over there.
The one thing I would like to get, actually, but I don't know if it exists, is a reusable roll. You know, like the fishing reel that I've got for the various bits of string and stuff that I've got. It would be quite handy to have that for the Mind Tape. Because
I was thinking about just getting some blue nylon rope, the really thin stuff that we can just call that up.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
You just need something, because it's quite wasteful doing that. I don't like...
the rope would be a small gauge rope, like even bright orange would be easier to reel back up again rather than Mind Tape, because you can just all tangle up and it, sort of phrasing that. But we can do it. We have the means.
We can.
Yeah.
So that was popping down to NAF. Terry says, when will I get back my back issues of NoFo? So Terry, they are all available now on YouTube. Yep. So there you go.
Yep.
Good to go, mate. You should have your code in an email, so you can just and that's automatically done. So you should just be able to go onto YouTube now and look back, and all the episodes will be there for you, mate, to watch. So
with all of our faces.
Yeah, all that goodness.
And other faces, if you go back far enough.
Rich says, what do you lot think of being able to pre-chrono for NAF in the weeks leading up to the event? So we covered this a couple of weeks ago, and I don't think they're actually doing this.
They are doing it.
Bollocks.
They are
actually doing this.
They are actually doing it. So I've seen on quite a few posts, and I've also had confirmation from someone that went there. They are actually doing it. And I don't know if you can pick it up on the screen, but I have literally just gone red. Like
you do look red. You look redder than me and Mike.
Oh mate, I think it's the most ridiculous thing anyone has
unless me and you are dead.
No. Let's move on, because I'll get angry. Basic Richard.
Is that your dead face? God, I'm not coming to see you when you pass.
I was being a zombie. I was like...
Would you like to? It's an open casket. Would you like to see him? No, not fucking particularly.
To be fair,
why
would I
want to see it?
If you're gonna have an open casket, why would you not have some fun with that? Like have some sort of pose.
I'd have like my top lip like stapled up.
Oh God!
And like one eye open. Like that.
I'd have like a little air machine coming out my nose, so occasionally it'd go.
So vaping, what you're saying? You just want to have a vaping?
No. So like the beard would move a little bit, and people would be like, "Is he dead?
He's alive."
get a little motor put in your chest that just every once in a while, just like
and occasionally cough.
Stephen Whitehead said, are they spot checking as well at NAF? I believe they are. I believe the intention is that they have Marshall running around with chronos.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's all going to happen. All that good stuff.
Again, having attended NAF, and I'm going to look up to my wall again since 2015, I am yet to have seen a member of staff walking around with a chrono, but hey ho. Let's go to some other questions. So Daniel Brewer says, why don't you spend 20 quid and buy the best unique item for each other?
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
£20 on a beard comb for Mike.
Which is going to last a lifetime.
I still reckon, yeah. I'm still loving the Tash, to be honest, mate.
Thank you.
I like it.
Yeah. Like after a week, didn't I? We had a meeting with work, and he rang up and I went, "What is that?" And he went, "Do you like it?" I was like, "I fucking love it. Keep it."
Is the warden digging it? Mike,
no. I was thinking of a polite way to re-emphasize what she said. No is probably the best and least sweary response.
I like the way that you're worried about us swearing, where we've been literally me and Lance have just been effing and blinding.
That's how crude it was, Andy. The warden at my prison is a nightmare.
And
she's a potty mouth. She's
normally very well spoken.
No,
I'm not kidding. When I moved in with my wife, back before she was my wife, I thought that she was quite mild-tempered and the like, and I have never heard language like it. To the point of genuinely, Poppy comes out with not, and I'd like to point out not swear words, but Poppy
she's
comes
not
out
sworn
with a few
yet
things.
at all.
No, not in front of Poppy, and Poppy doesn't swear, but Anna tells me to
change
shut
that.
up. Anna tells me to shut up, and Poppy has now learnt the phrase "shut up," and I keep going, no, you don't say that. Come on, we don't say that. It's not very nice. But other people think it's from me, and that's the problem. In that she has this persona of like grace and elegance and all of that.
It's because Poppy hasn't picked up on the whole sentence yet of "shut up, Mike, you twat."
Yes. Yes. Yeah. So we'll work on that one. I just need to get her to remember the last few words, and then
Anna's like, Poppy, we don't say the last bit. We just say the first bit.
Oh no. Will says, I've not watched in a while. When did Gomez Adams start?
Caramia. Can we get a doodle-doodle?
I don't think we can for copyright reasons, but you can.
We can do the first bit, surely.
You can do it there. Go on.
Doodle-doodle.
There you go.
There you go.
I can take a sniff of that now.
There we go.
Anyway,
there it is.
The Roscoe 117 question: who's going to Defiant Longmore in October? And if so, what team?
Is that the Recce Machiavellian Delta?
I think that's the Battle Sim one.
No, that's the Battle Sim one, the one that we're doing JBG with.
No, JBG's in September.
No, they're doing one in October as well.
Which is the long weekender for JBG?
September.
Yeah, I'm doing that one.
Yeah,
and then I'm doing, and I want to do the Machiavellian Delta, the urban recce op. That's what I want to do. If that's that, then hopefully yes. As long as I'm not in Cyprus, because then I won't be doing it. But
it's a long trip.
I hope to. It's a long.
What else will we be doing in Cyprus?
It's the storming of Nissi Bay beach, followed by cocktails at the Vassos Hotel.
Yeah.
I now fully expect a video of you coming out of the sea with a stick, just be like.
I don't think they have the beach landing craft that I was had the pleasure of riding in the Isle of Wight though.
No, I'm anticipating.
I could use a pedalo
underwater.
I could do it on a pedalo.
Yeah,
that's all good. Yeah,
go for it. Yeah, October's the Battle Sim. So.
Oh, good.
I'm not at the moment, but I don't know what I'm doing in October because I'll be honest with you, my calendar has just kind of stopped as of this point. I've got the thing in September with JBG, and then after that, it's like, well, I don't know what I'm doing. So, yeah. I have a question for the group. I have a question for the group.
Hang on. November.
November's Machiavellian Delta.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop. Sign me up, baby.
So I have a question for the group. Not so much for you two, because I think we've kind of established this, but if we were to do a follow-up to Operation Phoenix, which was our own milsim that we did, purely just because we've got some ideas for a follow-up. This is, again, not going down the route of starting an events company. And if anybody would like to potentially work with us as an events company, because we're not one, but we're looking for collabs to do, which would be cool. But if we were to do one, would people prefer to do a prequel, i.e. pre-contagious disease being released or during, or a sequel, i.e. after the events of the last one? Now, I appreciate the people that haven't been to Op Phoenix won't necessarily know what the events of the last one were.
Prequel, please say prequel. Please say
but yeah,
prequel.
I would be very interested to know, please. So if you would like to send me a little message, or you can send it to Lance and Andy as well, just kind of get your thoughts or feelings in, because we'd be interested to hear. We don't know exactly when. It's just in discussion at the moment. There's an element of, we obviously did enemy. we didn't have quite the outcome that we wanted, but hey ho.
No, but
fundamentally,
just quickly on that, I just want to say thank you to all the people that have messaged me, and just explained why it wasn't a good weekend for them, and it's given us a wider picture of what was happening.
Yeah. One, we
with
didn't
our
even take
listeners.
into account summer holidays.
Yeah.
Which
Some
is a big
of the things,
boo-boo.
some of the things like we really just didn't even consider.
Prequel.
So yes, thank you for everyone that messaged me to just let me know, and hopefully we'll do one next year with a little bit more date mindedness in place.
Yeah. Sequel 10 years on. Oh, Patrick. Prequel. 24 hours beforehand.
Basically, we're just scoping out concepts at the moment. But the way that I think going forward, and this is, to be honest with you, more of a conversation I've probably had with these two before we talk about it on the podcast. But you know how open and honest we are. I think the kind of the general approach to events and the like is that for the most part we're not going to be doing events, but there are some that we would like to do, and if we do them, will likely be collaborations with events companies, because for starters we're not geared up for doing them. Like, we can come out and help and kind of put the storylines and bits and pieces together, but we don't own a site, we don't have insurance, so you know we rely on people that do have that sort of stuff to work together to deal with that. So if you're an events company and you'd like to work with us, let us know, and maybe we could pull something together. Would be cool.
Very cool. Always enjoy doing that.
So, yeah,
but not yet. In a bit.
But not yet. No. Yeah. Similarly, along that vein, if you have any ideas for guests, content, we've been tossing around some ideas for the show. We'd like to try and introduce some sort of game element, not as a regular feature, just every once in a while.
A royal
play a game.
Yeah.
No, I think it would be fun. Something that the three of us can play against each other, just as an extra little bit of something different to do.
Spy with my little eye.
No, not my stoner.
Yeah.
I was going to say something in this as well.
But if you have any thoughts or ideas or anything like that, if you want to get in touch with us, then you can do so on our email of nofochat@hotmail.com. Our Instagram is @November_Foxtrot_NoFo, or you can contact us on our website, novemberfoxtrot.co.uk. Okay. Just be interested to hear. Basically, we want to, make this show as much for you as it is for us. So yeah. Anyway, enough about that. Another question. Stephen Whitehead says, am I likely to find Gulf War era US Army gear at Odyssey? I want a nylon butt pack to finish my
Yes,
LC2.
you probably will do.
Yes, probably. You can find everything at Odyssey.
I have a game for the end of the show, quickly.
Okay.
Just to surprise you both.
Okay.
Let's not be what I think it is.
You have to wait and see.
Guess the length.
Guess the length. No, we played that one.
Yeah, that was last
You
weekend.
two know, so it'd be crap.
Yeah, cheating advantage home.
Yeah.
Right.
Questions in the chat. Is there questions?
There are. Harry Badger says if Furs can sell dirty dirt for a tenner, then you can definitely sell Oda surplus for sure. I'll have one. So there you go.
And it's
Maybe
a charity
that's the
sport.
next. That's
Gotta
the
do it
next
for
merch
charity.
item for charity. That'd be
I
amazing.
literally go Australian, and our Aussie folder turns up. G'day, Phil. How you going, mate?
G'day.
Yeah,
You beautiful bunch of folders.
Right. Marky Mark says, Andy, how's your mail area recovering?
I actually have a bruise on it, you prick. So enough of that.
He has a bruise on his prick. You prick.
Yes,
Yeah, Mark, you're in the doghouse, mate. Bad boy.
we are not friends at the moment.
Nope.
Landnav Challenge. Do you know if there are any other spots on the JBG event? So I had a look at this at the weekend. As far as I'm aware, you can't book it via the JBG website. So this is the one in September I'm talking about. I've not checked any others.
This is the 2-dayer in Kent, isn't it?
This is the 2-day one at Splatoon Airsoft, or Splatoon Paintball. I'm not sure,
Good
but
site,
it's
that
at
is, good
Splatoon. However, I don't know. If you're interested, I would highly recommend contacting JBG because if they have any last-minute dropouts or cancellations or anything like that, then obviously they're the ones that are going to know, as opposed to us. So if you're interested in potentially going to that event, give them a shout. They might have something available for you. I don't know what they're kind of limited to on tickets or something like that. So
I think sometimes they have like a reserve list. So if people drop out, they'll drop you a message and say something. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'd message them directly.
Harry says, Lance, are you still doing USMC in October for Halloween?
Oh.
Yeah. When is it, Harry? Is it right at the end of October? Because I am in Cyprus in October, but I'm back for Halloween time. So if it's around that, then yes, I can do that. And I'm guessing it's at Tuddenham again. If that is the case, my friend, yes, but I still need to make the Colonial Marines armor, the actual armor.
26th.
I will message you after the show, Harry. I will check the Warden's diary and let you know when I'm back from Cyprus. I might be a very tanned Marine, but I'll be there. Fingers crossed. So I want to wear my shoulder torch out and scan for aliens and shit. That's what I want to do. Whoop, whoop.
I can imagine you just do that in the woods anyway. You don't even run around with the airsoft.
Fucking right, I do. If I could take
on the North Downs.
If I could go to Milsims with that kit, I'll just fucking I don't even care. I'll just be walking around with my little scanner, my little welding torch thing, welding everything shut. Just being a nuisance.
You've thrown me now. Oh,
sorry. Just quickly, if anyone has no idea what I'm talking about whatsoever, please go on Harry Badger's Instagram and look at some of the stuff that he's made for an Alien versus Predator Milsim themed event that they did at Gunman Tuddenham for Gunman Airsoft.
To be brutally honest with you, are you even an airsofter if you don't look at Harry Badger's Instagram? And
No,
go,
exactly,
oh,
exactly,
cool.
exactly that. Yeah.
I'm
Incredible
not
stuff.
trying to blow smoke up his ass, but the stuff he makes is proper pucker.
Yeah, it is. And I've been inside his lab.
Ooh.
I've had a hot beverage in his lab. It's very cool. Very fucking cool.
I can imagine he was testing something on you though while you were in there.
Yeah.
Why is this tea green?
He said it wouldn't hurt. You had to bring that up again, didn't you?
Sorry, Jigglypuff Gus. So we'd never met Gus.
Wicked guy.
Jigglypuff Gus.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely fantastic.
Absolute legend.
He's apparently been doing airsoft since October, never done a milsim or anything like that, never slept out in a tent. So, hats off to him for coming along to the weekend thing and just basically jumping in both feet, full on.
Balls out, getting involved. Happy days.
I just hope you went away with information that is useful.
Well, he says, obviously, question, I do another training day, not much down south for it. So for someone that starts out, highly recommend doing bits of training. Now, I don't necessarily mean, You know, we're not necessarily talking like rifle drills and things like that. You don't necessarily need to do that. But the core piece of advice that I think we have echoed continuously is if you are interested in milsim in any way and you are interested in getting some kit, go along to an event, have a test out of bits and pieces, meet other milsimmers. If you buy new stuff, test it before you go to an event so that you're
100%.
not relying on it where, you know, you need to rely on it. But it was absolutely fantastic to meet someone that was just effectively getting into it and, you know, proper just, yeah. I mean, he clearly knew his stuff. He was, you know,
Absolute top lad.
He wasn't like naive to airsoft in any way.
No.
But it was cool to kind of be able to chat to you and that. So yeah, thanks Gus for coming along.
Gus, get yourself on one of the JBG events, mate. You'll love it. You'll thoroughly love it.
Yeah.
You know, if you enjoyed our little CQB bit that we did, mate, it's fucking hell. Doing one of their days is unbelievable. I love it. It's really good. Yeah, keep your eyes open for their events that are coming up, mate.
Yes, thanks to JBG. I did rather well over the weekend.
Well, their
Just saying.
teachings. Mm-hmm.
No, they are good.
Sorry. John just posted, a friend of mine had his pulse rifle signed by Michael Bain and a part of his smart gun by Jeanette Goldstein.
Oh, wow.
What?
That's awesome.
Which is pretty cool.
That's cool.
That's very cool. Harry's got to build me a pulse
where does
rifle.
your friend live?
Where is this friend of yours, John?
Let's go hunting. I mean, searching.
I would quite comfortably get a pulse rifle. I think they're very cool looking futuristic weapons. From my childhood as well, baby. 80s.
The airsoft one's actually meant to be reasonably good with a couple of upgrades in
Plus,
it.
fact, Michael like it because it's like 100 rounds, isn't it, or 200 rounds it holds. So
I have all my mid caps now.
Can't not have a high cap, really, can you? I class a 100-round magazine as a high cap now, considering
I have mid caps. Oh, that's
considering my MWS only runs MWS.
I run an MWS. Oh, I can't find a thing quick enough. MWS. Yeah. I regard a low cap as only 5 rounds.
Yeah. Low caps to me, baby, are empties.
Oh, fuck's sake. Terry says, Lance, was it you that said you can get the metal spikes for the ground? If so, what about the role of orange barrier fencing?
Yeah,
so obviously talking about the CQB course.
Yes, I'm going to get some rope pins, mate. Absolutely. Either that, I'm going to coppice a bit of the hazel over there and get some nice long lengths. And
to be fair, you can use my British Army trip flare stakes because they're about the same size.
Yeah, or you can use Mike's ample amount of trip flare stakes that he's got. Yeah, but no, definitely going to sort that, make that a bit more prominent, but easy to collapse as well at the same time. I'd sooner use wood stakes if I can because it's just natural and just sits there. It doesn't really. It's not really. It just looks like a graveyard.
Less likely to spear yourself as well.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I will sort something out over the next couple of weeks. Get over and do some bits.
Philip Dunn, can you start an hour later, please? Lol.
Nope.
We barely start on time.
I think we're very lucky that we start around 8.
So what I suggest, Phil, is I suggest you wind your neck in and get up an hour earlier.
If anything, we
love
might
you, Phil. I'm only joking, mate.
Yeah. If anything, we're going to push it forward half an hour now.
Yeah, bollocks.
Yeah.
So Chris says, who are these people and what's a pulse rifle? Oh, sorry, who are those people and what's a pulse rifle?
They are actors from the movie Aliens, Chris, and the rifle in the movie is a pulse rifle. Get out from under that fucking rock you live under and watch the film if you've not seen it.
Yes.
Put some trousers
Who
on.
hasn't seen Aliens?
Chris, clearly.
Well, Chris.
Apart from Chris.
Apart from Chris.
Anybody not seen Aliens? Yeah, the pulse rifle's not in the first film, is it? I think they had a flamethrower in the first movie.
I've seen Aliens, but I prefer Predator.
Ooh, controversial.
I can choose between the two. Two totally different types of movie. First Predator and second Aliens.
Ooh.
I couldn't pick which one I prefer out of them two.
I don't know. I just find the Aliens films gets a bit samey, personally. It's like, oh, there's an alien. We've got to escape from the alien. The alien.
Hang on a minute.
Kills everybody.
Just hang on. Arnie's in the jungle with his team, They get attacked by an alien. Oh no, we've got to escape from the alien. Hello.
I'd like to point out I didn't say I really liked Predator. I just said I liked Predator over Alien. In the grand scale of things, I think both of them were quite low, in my opinion.
Why are
Sorry.
we even friends with him?
I don't know.
Did you just say they're both quite low?
I wouldn't rate them as an amazing film, personally.
Why are we friends with him?
I
know.
My mind is blown.
Sorry.
He does come out with some nonsense, though, doesn't he? Drivel. I'm going to put that down to drivel.
That's fine.
I don't think he knows what you're saying right now.
I'm on whatever Andy was on earlier.
Oh, I'm still on.
Oh no, you're not.
Right, Rage.
Hands up, all those who think Mike's speaking into a big baked bean.
Big baked bean.
Yours looks like a big baked
no,
bean.
but you can see my microphone.
Yeah,
you can see that just looks like the top of a baked bean.
It just looks like he's happy.
Serious question from Rage. As you lot have been doing airsoft for ages, do you and have you ever got tired of it? And if so, how did you get past that?
I went on a weekend with my pals about 4 days ago. And I'm not even joking, because I was in a black hole with airsoft, if I'm honest.
I'm the same. Like, literally, I've had moments over the years where you just kind of go, I can't be bothered. And just getting out and just having a chilled weekend, doing either a skirmish or a charity event or something, just with mates and not worrying about the game.
Yeah, just getting out under the canvas and having a campfire and being with pals. Because it got 100%. To the point for me where I couldn't even be bothered to sort fucking kit out and sort of like go. Even Mrs. says, "Oh, you're not going to do any tinkering or anything like that." And I was just like, can't be fucking bothered.
No.
And I don't like that. I'm just like, oh god, here we go. This is the slippery slope now. This is it. This is the beginning of the end, the end of the beginning, the beginning of the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
But thankfully, our little soiree turned up, and it sort of reignited my enjoyment. So,
also, tell your friends, like tell the people that you go airsofting with, that you're starting to fall out of love with it, and let
not them airsoft.
Yeah, or both.
I don't like them anymore.
Yeah. To not like you anymore.
Well, after Mike's comments about Aliens and Predator,
But
my love thermometer is getting colder.
But talk to your friends, because they'll organise something with you, and I think that's the best way.
I think that's the thing. In all honesty, that it's the same as going to the gym, and it's the same as doing anything really. If you regularly do something, whatever it is, and then you suddenly stop doing it, it becomes almost like a little bit of a chore to get back into it. And you kind of forget the good things about it, and it becomes like the negative things about it, and you don't always have like a real nostalgia for it.
But it's almost like with us with the podcast, isn't it? It's where we started doing with the old NME thing and that, and we was planning outside the show and then sorting the show, and that it almost became like, this is too much.
Yeah,
and it's starting to suck the enjoyment out of it. Do you know what I mean? And I think maybe, not so much taking a step back, but just take it easy. Just like I said, like that weekend over the woods, just a little bit of chilled CQB, some time trials, a bit of a laugh and a joke competition sort of thing during the day, campfire in the evening, some cracking grub, good company, couple of drinks, chewed the fat. Perfect. Exactly what I needed. Definitely. It's been so long since I've been out and had like a camp out sort of thing. It was really, really overdue. And I think a lot of the guys were the same mindset as well, that it's just like, God, I needed that. Like Sunday morning, everyone was just like, so needed that weekend. Really enjoyed it. So, and like I said, it's really reignited the old passion for me a little bit with sorting some kit out. And my loft is looking semi-tidy, which is amazing.
I think the thing for me is it's really important to remember why you do these things. So, to be perfectly honest with the podcast, it was getting to the point it was too much work. We ended up having a meeting to kind of discuss what we wanted to do with it going forward.
Crisis talks.
Yeah, well, not so much crisis talks, but I think it was important for us to kind of get back to the bare bones as to what we actually want from it. It was interesting chatting to a few people over the weekend about it as well, because sort of there were some thoughts on, oh right, we can help you build the audience this way, etc. And fundamentally, we're not that bothered. We obviously want the numbers and the interest to grow in the show, but you know, we sit regularly as an episode with maybe sort of 25, 30 people on live, and then we have a substantial increase on our post listeners, so podcast or YouTube, Facebook, etc. And that's the thing for us, because we like the interaction. If we had 400 people in the stream all nattering away about different things, we wouldn't be able to engage with you. So, you know, in terms of like building an audience and stuff like that, we want to just produce stuff that we like and what we want to do. You know, so that's kind of, I think we kind of lost sight of that a little bit. I think we were becoming too focused on what we think you want as opposed to what we want. And then if you want to come with us, you're more than welcome to.
Get up to the
apparently
love
we
train.
shit, Mike. Apparently we
Sorry,
shit
you
last
both
week.
just went at the same time.
Well, we got told we were shit, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, but I don't care. I've had that in person.
That was
I was
fun.
at NAE.
Yeah,
I was
you're
at
fucking-
NAE.
I listened to your show and it was shit.
Yeah,
I'd have laughed my tits off of that.
thank you very much.
Yeah. I was like, okay.
Fucking a step.
Yeah.
Let me get you a pint.
And I don't genuinely. I was caring too much about it, and I don't give a shit what other people think in the nicest possible way.
Best way to
I
be.
like doing this stream with you two. You know, we want to get guests on so we can have a chat to them and meet new people, basically. So we're doing this for us. Fundamentally, we're not making any money from it, to clarify, but we're doing this for us, and then hopefully we can produce something that you guys like, and you come with us. But we're also open to ideas, because we need a game. I'm
I've got a game.
We need
Got a
to
game
have
for the end of the show.
I know.
Yeah.
We're waiting for the end show. So yeah, that's
Very
how
excited.
I think you need to just remember why you enjoy it and get back to doing that. So if you got into airsoft because you like doing impressions of kit, you like just running around with your buddies, I don't know, whatever, you like just shooting kids.
That's the
in the
great thing
face.
about
I
it,
don't know,
though.
like,
Well, it's whatever you like to do.
Yeah.
You do
That
you.
is what the hobby is
and don't
about.
and don't worry about what anyone else thinks about it. Just do you.
Hmm.
If you don't like doing it, well, don't do it. Nobody
Yeah.
cares. No one's gonna get hurt. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. But if you just do you. End of story.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we're back to what
The
we're good
trio.
at. The trio. It's all good. It's all good. I do
Ray
want to do another
says-
video soon. I'm going to do another video
Oh,
soon.
sorry.
Yeah. That's my next thing.
Ray says, I still enjoy airsoft. I just struggle with airsofters, milsimmers, and people at events. I think it's the problem.
I get that.
That is.
Rage has no patience.
Come with your friends.
Or-
Just go with your friends.
Yeah. We'll
Sorry,
just,
Mike,
we'll
I
just,
pressed the button.
Well, like the ejector seat button. What are you doing?
And he's just wandering around his room now.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Phil says, when you guys are having fun on the show, it comes through in the vibe, and that's what gets people in. Thanks, Phil.
Thanks, Phil.
Thank you.
We're still not starting later. So,
Yeah.
whatever.
Suck up all you want.
Yeah. Sitting there in 40-degree heat, you budgie smugglers, you flaming delight.
Right, just quickly, Greg Funnel has not seen Aliens, and
Oh,
Harry
piss off,
Badger
Greg.
says someone needs to slap some sense into Mike, please. But Les says I'm not a fan of the Alien films either. So there we go. Clearly, not quite
I'm
such
not a fan of
controversial
Les
opinion.
stood there in his underpants, picking his belly button in the morning. But hey, something I've got to see. So, Les, you just got to suck it up, baby, and watch it.
Multiple times we've had to see that as well.
I do
Les.
quite enjoy it. I'm not lying. Really. It's quite nice.
Yeah. We've got photo evidence this time.
Rich says Mike needs to hide his jealousy. When's he going to get an MWS? Beep, 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 MWS, MWS, beep, 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 beep. I actually would like to buy an MWS. I'm not buying it for the moment, but I might be buying one at some point soon. So
Joining
There
the
you go.
club.
still not going to go on about it, and I'm still going to run around I might even throw some extra high caps into my kit just for the sake of it. Can you get
You'll
high
buy,
caps?
you'll buy an MWS and have one of the gas drums underneath. Be like, fuck you.
You know what? Okay, I'm going to get one of those beer kegs. You know the big metal ones that are like are nigh on indestructible. And I'm going to whack that on one of those water carrier devices. you get at camping sites. So you can roll like a barrel of water along.
Oh,
Right, and I'm going to rig that up with a harness, and that's going to be my air tank. Right, and I'm going to have a hose that comes out of that running into my MWS.
Garden hose. Garden hose.
Yeah. Oh, who's that? Who's that rumbling along?
Rage makes a very valid point I'd like to add. Do you know who else hasn't seen Aliens? Hitler. Speaks volumes about these people.
But I bet Winston Churchill
I'm
hasn't
just
seen
reading.
it either.
I'm just reading the comments. I'm just reading the comments.
Well done.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, I like that.
Oh dear.
Will I regret buying a VFC M733 over an MWS? I don't know, mate, because I've not owned the VFC. I've only got an MWS, and I can safely say that it is fucking awesome.
I would say no. You're still going to have fun with it, but the MWS is a more better spec
MWS, beep, 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 beep. Sorry, couldn't help it.
No,
Actually, no,
Richard.
aren't they
Mike doesn't
compatible?
like Ghostbusters either. Richard, Mike
No,
equals Ghostbuster.
To be fair, I'm with Mike on this one.
Oh, fuck both of you.
It's just not believable.
Lance has left the chat.
Yeah.
Not believable.
No.
Ghostbusters?
As opposed to Aliens and Predator. Sorry, hang on.
Aliens and Predator is more
It's
believable.
too far-fetched. There's too much science fiction.
It's more believable than Ghostbusters.
Well, Aliens is more believable than Ghostbusters.
Tell me there's no aliens up there and prove it to me.
And tell me there's no ghosts and prove it to me.
Well, I've been alive 40 years and I've never seen a ghost.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that just because you've not seen it, it's not there. You've also been alive 40 years and not seen a fucking alien, but you're insistent that they're more real than ghosts.
I don't know. I've seen a few, I'm sure.
That doesn't
count. If you'd like to send any concerns or emails about Andy's behaviour tonight, you can do so on our email at NoFo.
Yeah, if you could take... Oh, there's our quiz. Who can guess what medication Andy's on this week?
Not on drugs. Much.
Yet.
Andy, Pegasus says, who's that sitting behind you?
Deadpool, who is also real.
Deadpool.
Because I've seen him on TV.
Yeah. Saw him on the picture box.
Yeah. On the YouTubes.
Yeah, on the YouTubes.
Right. I'm conscious of the time. I have
we
one last
answered
question I would like
anybody's questions this evening?
Yes, we have. But I have another question for you.
All right.
I have another question. So,
okay.
I got bitten to shit at the weekend by insects. I know, obviously, Lance, you offered some bug spray late Saturday evening, but it would appear that I'd already been bitten.
Was it around your genitals?
No, literally, it's everywhere. I've got them all run down my leg. Like I've got one really bad one on the back of my leg that is itchy as anything. So, what do you guys use to combat insect bites? I've got three running down my face.
I've only ever used 2 items for insect repellent. British Army issue DEET cream. Never had an issue with that. And I know that works fucking well because when we did that op at Imperium in the summer, Wayne and a few of the other boys I know, and we had to make our harbour area essentially in the swamp bit of the map, clearing brush and shit like that. And it was a lot of line standing water. And there were just fucking mosquitoes and midges and awful flying dragon things. Load of DEET cream on. When we first arrived, I was in shorts and t-shirt, not bitten once, so I can safely say that DEET cream does the job really well. Another one I also use is Smidge, which was developed to put a stop to the horrendous Scottish midgie. But yeah, Smidge. They're the 2 I use. Smidge, which is like a spray, smells very nice, and DEET cream. Yeah, Smidge. Stuff.
Yeah,
I've actually got it in my
Smidge and
commander's pouch. Yep.
Although I was quite impressed when I sat next to Wayne's electric thing.
Also good.
Well, that's what I was going to mention is the flex tail.
That was quite cool.
I'm
bug repellent
for my daughter's bedroom because bless her heart, she tends to get bitten to buggery in the summer months and that, and none of us do. So it's like, yeah, crack on. Daughter's that way, lads. Just go into Mr. Mosquito's just that way, just down there on the right.
Yes, stand. The other thing is stand next to someone more tasty than you are.
Mm. Yeah.
Well, I was standing next to the two of you regularly over the weekend, and I
yeah, but
didn't work. So unless I'm the tastier one, I don't know.
Yeah, you're the tastier one.
Clearly,
we both have nicotine in our system as well.
Stephen Whitehead says take a hay fever tablet, Mike. Is that like a antihistamine type thing? Type.
Yeah, they are an antihistamine, aren't they?
I tried this smooch and was fine.
that's going to be retrospective help, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas I want proactive. But I appreciate it, Stephen. I will. I've been rubbing antihistamine cream on all the bites, basically. Eat Marmite. Oh, I don't. I'd rather get bitten.
Yeah.
And Taryn.
But nicotine gets rid of them. They don't like blood with nicotine in, so just take up smoking, mate.
Yeah. I'm not going to do that. I mean, there were some things clearly. So Marky Mark says it'll be those socks that you're wearing. I had some bright green socks on. Maybe. Jigglypuff cast for all your bites on exposed skin, e.g. not covered with clothing, and they were. So Les says wear trousers, not shorts, or weekend, Mike. I mean, I've checked for ticks and everything like that because ticks are absolutely horrible.
That's a smidge there.
Smidge.
That's a smidge. Yeah. Little squirty bottle.
Oh, that's one thing though. It was on the news. I don't know if other people saw it, but ticks have exploded again this summer.
I've never had a tick.
Jesus. Yeah, so they're very prevalent this year.
Such a child.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
It's good to have him back, isn't it, boys and girls?
Yeah, I've missed him. Steve says Avon's skin so soft works a treat and isn't deet.
Shot of vodka I've heard works well. Yeah, many shots of vodka and you don't feel a thing.
John says Urax cream to treat bites and stops the itching. Stephen just rubs some salt and lemon juice all over you. I don't really trust advice from Stephen as a general rule. I'm just going to put it out there. Like, Stephen, I love you, mate, and I we've had some lovely chats in the past, but I don't trust your advice.
Yeah. Stephen's preventative measure for leeches: just cover yourself in pig's blood. That's the best thing.
The other leeches can't get at you.
Put a leech on the leech.
That's it. Cover yourself in pig's blood, and then the leech will eat that blood,
bite and then have your blood. Then you can suck your blood back in again. Job done. Rage says if you have a bite that's really itchy, make sure it's clean. Mike, make sure it's clean. I will do. Terry says, did you shave anywhere? No.
Did you shave your balls?
Did you shave your balls?
You did.
I didn't shave my balls.
Did.
No, I didn't shave
and you're blaming it. You have a
trim.
shaving rash, and you're blaming it on bugs.
I'm really not.
Child.
Not on the back of my leg.
You shaved your leg.
Ray says insect bites are a very easy way to get a little local infection. It's why they are sometimes red and angry looking. Alcohol or iodine will sort them right out.
That's it.
I mean, the main point I just wanted to get across is that if you are going to be out playing in the summer months and it's hot, preventative action, sun cream, insect repellent if you're going to need it. Just sun cream's the main one because the number of people. I'll never forget. I did an event at Lid before they shut it down. So Legion Events ran an event at Lid, and there was a guy playing Op4 who was just out playing football most of the day in a t-shirt and shorts, eyebrow and everything like that. But my God, he was pink at the end of the day, like proper lobster pink, and you sort of see him getting in the car like
was he handcuffed? Was he?
Yeah, he was. It's really important though to consider those things. So.
And also get yourself a tick remover. They're like $1.99 from Boots.
Yeah, I'm still cross at Amazon for that. I did order one, but it never arrived. I have to order another one.
Just have one in your kit. Yeah. Even if it's the way things are going, you'll use it. on you.
See, I have a tick remover, and when I got my tick, I didn't use a tick remover because I was like, this isn't gonna take enough skin off. So I just like gouged off because I was like, there is no way I'm missing a bit of this tick.
Where's that
Just
more
like
knife?
carving bits of the side of me.
Knife gone. Hand me that knife.
I just got a big pair of tweezers and grabbed the skin like an inch, like either side, and just squeezed until I took off the tick, basically, and everything with it.
Yeah.
Lick a toad.
Fuckers.
Beautiful.
Right. Unless you guys have anything else, I think we are at the end of the show.
Yeah, no, Lance's game.
Yes, we've got Lance's game.
I'm always game, baby. Right, are you ready?
We know, boy.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay. So the game is you have one guess each, and can you guess what's this week is in Lance's little leather pouch?
Do you want some game music?
Game music.
Game music.
Yeah, we're inclusive. Stick it on.
This might be the
here.
this might be the phrase catch
End
music.
of news.
Yeah, no, not that one.
That's not that one.
That was the...
Hang on.
That's the old us. That's the old us. Don't play it.
Yeah.
Here we go. What's in Lance's leather bag this week?
Yeah, shake it so we can hear it near the
These are
mic.
your
actually
contestants,
need to-
Mike and Andy.
That is not helping.
No.
So you have a guess each. Would you like me to fondle the bag?
I think I know what it is. I'm going to go with it being a Transit.
Oh, just.
Maybe. Oh, sorry. Actually, I've changed my mind now, seeing you fondle your bag. This is a weird game.
I'm
We're
fondling
not
the
playing
bag.
this game again.
I think...
Right, look, I'm fondling the bag to a point where.
Oh,
Right.
is that? Oh, no. Yep.
Okay, so Mike's got
I've
a
got
guess. Is it? Can we lock your guess in, Mike?
I'm locked in.
Do a
Yeah, I'm
fart
locked
noise,
in, I'll
please
make
do
it
fart
up.
noise.
I don't want to say it. Hang on. How's this going to work?
So lock in
Well, I'll go first.
your guess.
Locked in.
All right, Mike. And give Andy the fart noise to lock his guess in.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't really understand what's going on. I've come down now.
So there's no. So you can't change it now because it's locked in, all right?
Right.
And I will know if you've changed your mind.
Can I
will
tell
know.
you what mine is? What my guess is? Andy,
So,
what's yours guess?
And I was just about to
Mine
come
was-
to that bit.
Mine was the Des Catty burner.
Mine's the Jaeger adapter, precision adapter thing that he made.
Unfortunately, you're both incorrect.
Ah.
Oh.
So we'll have another go next week.
No,
we're
you
not
got to
doing
tell
that.
us what it
No,
is.
you
you
got to show us what it
bastard.
is. I'm not playing that. I spent the
Okay,
next 2 years guessing what's in your bag.
I can reveal that inside Lance's little leather pouch was a jar of tiger balm.
Oh, I was close to this
There
shape.
it is. There we go. See,
I would have never have got that.
that's a. Do you know? I love the smell of tiger balm. Oh yeah.
And Nav Challenge summarised that for us for the listeners back. Lance is fondling his sack.
He's black sack.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. It's a big black sack, isn't it?
Jigglypuff Gus says 2 weeks to come up with this game.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Gus.
Trust me, it took us longer than that.
Yeah. We brainstormed the shit out of that.
Yeah. John,
The audience
please
came
don't
in with a
judge
few
us.
ideas.
Don't
sorry,
judge.
go on.
Tiger balm, also
Yeah.
known as Chuck Norris lube. Yes, Chuck. Go on, son. Love a bit of Chuck Norris.
Right, so we'll have some summary of that game. So, Marky Mark, for fuck's sake, that's a shit game.
Fuck off, Mark.
Stephen
You
Whitehead,
guess right.
Fucking hell. Some of the ideas that came in, Stephen Whitehead said another bag. Terry, a mushroom.
Mushroom.
Steve went for camo budgie smugglers for his holiday.
Ooh.
That is definitely going to be on the Christmas gift list for you, Lance, because that I don't feel that I
Well,
don't
I've
mean
got
any
until
disrespect,
October.
Andy. I don't think the two of us could really pull off camouflage budgie smugglers.
I've
Would
got
you
until
agree?
October to get a. My birthday's in September. I'm just saying.
I was just going to buy him a pair of pants with our face on it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, nice.
Face
Tiger Barn. Well
bounce.
done, Les. See, Les got it right. Les got it right. See, look, he's not poo
Well done,
pooing the game. All these idiots didn't get it right in the chat.
Rage said no swish. Pegasus, is it a vape head?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Steve Whitehead said balls. It's in a ball bag.
It's a ball bag.
Harry said swish. Chris went cam cream. Rage went Andy sanities.
Andy's meds are in my bag. That's why he's being like that.
Oh my god! I didn't realise that everyone had been going on quite this long with it. Rage said butt plug, balls, oyster bar, insect repellent. There's all sorts of stuff in here. A pulse rifle. I don't think Stephen knows what a pulse
this is a good game. I don't know what all there's hate for this game, and everyone's clearly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I actually quite enjoyed it. Lance.
I'm going to come up with a jingle for next week for all you fucking haters out there. Just don't know what the jingle's going to be.
Yeah, just go. What's in my bag?
What's it?
We're not doing this as a weekly thing, but we will be playing games like this in the future. Just because it's a bit of a
I'll have you know, I did
Look
make
at my
this
sack.
bag all myself, and it also doubles as a hat. So, just saying.
If you want to get in touch with the show,
like
you
a
can do so
shower
on our email.
Yeah, look, show.
While Lance does that, if you want to get in touch with the show, you can do so on our email of
Thing on it, so
nofochat@hotmail.com.
it can fit a multiple size heads.
Our Instagram is at November_Foxtrot_NoFo, and the website is novemberfoxtrot.co.uk. I know there's a couple of messages that came in over the last 2 weeks. So I apologise. We haven't been getting back to people because we are having a break. That looks like a mesmer hat. Is it a mesmer hat?
Mine's black leather.
Israeli.
Yeah.
I bought it in Brighton.
It's like an SMM version of it, though, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I bought it in Brighton.
Well,
It was Pride March, wasn't it?
It looks like Lego hair now.
Hang on, let me put my cans on back. Oh.
Looks like you're going for a shower.
I think the inside's starting to perish a little bit. Anyhow.
It's great. It's great listening.
Look.
Please come back next week.
Don't hate the player. Hate the game, right? At least I had a fucking game.
Next week, we're going to be talking about the costs of starting out in Milsim. So it's a subject which we were, funnily enough, talking about at the weekend. There's a couple of people in the chat who... my mum says nice shower cap, by the way, Lance. There you go.
Thank you, Mother Fraser. And that's clearly a woman who knows class. There we go.
Talking of which, if you would like a Milsim bandage, we still have some for sale. If we get to expend our current batch, I will have to go and very nicely ask my mother if she can make us some more.
They are wicked, by the way.
They are very good.
They are
good
very
quality. Good. Anyway, I've got next week's game lined up already, so there we go.
Excellent. Next we're going to talk about the cost of Milsims. We were having a chat at the weekend. There's a couple of people I know that are in the chat who have recently started out, and I think there's a really good example with Ross, who is a chap that we have been playing Milsims with probably over the last 6 months, maybe now. Who my mum says she's leaving the country.
Mother Fraser's leaving the country. That's you know okay. Why? It's because she started a sweatshop in Pakistan to make even more bandages for us. That's
it's okay. We can send
She's
stuff
canvassing.
To you.
She's canvassing.
It's thrown my train of thought now.
Ross.
Basically, there's a couple people that I'm very much aware of who are kind of starting off in Milsim and Airsoft, and it's quite interesting to see how they've kind of taken the advice on board of, not just rushing out and buying everything that you want straight away because it's potentially not going to be the exact kit you want. So hopefully we can kind of echo some of those sentiments, and we can talk about some of the bits of kit that we would recommend as a basic, some prices for that, so we can kind of give you a steer as to kind of the initial things to consider buying for Airsoft and Milsims. So there we go. Other than that, guys, have you got anything you would like to add?
Nope, just nice to be back.
No, yes.
Much more next week.
Who'd like the closing words?
I think it's got to be Lance, isn't it?
Okay, yeah, I've got another game if you want to play it.
That's not the last words. Right, bye.
No, closing words. What I will say is the reason I've been away from the show a bit is obviously work commitments have been terrible. Really, really busy, just leaving for work early and stuff like that. And to correct Mike at the beginning of the show, I felt like butter spread over too much bread.
Oh, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too much bread, not enough butter, something like that.
Yeah, I felt like peanut butter spread on toast, and then there was jam, and there's jam there. Oh,
I felt like a sandwich.
yes.
Just quick. I don't mean to cut off the closing words and stuff like that because absolutely moving, Lance. But Terry says, sorry, can we say hi to Gus on Twitch? Pegasus on Twitch has said Gus. Terry says hi. Gus on Twitch then says hi, Terry. So just so that we can let that happen.
We did say hi to Gus.
And now Pegasus in YouTube has says Terry. Gus says hi.
There we go, Terry. I hope you received all of that.
Yeah.
Did you receive all that loud and clear, Terry?
Yeah.
Right. We are going to be back next week, Wednesday, 8:00 or around that time.
Or earlier or later.
Yeah.
Guess your guess is in now.
That's it.
Before we go, we will play another little Jason Bourne for you, just because it's funny, isn't it?
Has it got the sound?
Did it not have the
I
sound?
don't know if it's got the sound. And
No.
Andy's it doesn't have the sound on our end. I don't know why.
Oh.
There we
You
go.
can't hear
I'll do the audio.
Oh
My God,
Jason
it's
Bourne.
Jason Bourne. There you go.
Cracking stuff. Love it. Love.
Right. See you next week. Have a good weekend.
See you next week, guys.
Bye, guys. Say goodbye, guys.
Goodbye,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
He's forgotten the
Should we
outro.
be-
He's forgotten.
I
how to
did,
do it.
sorry.
Be like
In
that.
2 weeks.
Oh,
Bye.
that's that better. Get closer, Andy.
See you later.
Might get closer. Closer.
Oh, God, I can't get closer. There's a desk in the way. Cool. On that note, see you later.
Bye bye. This is awful. God, this is all good.